All right, there's news, but really speculation surrounding Mayor Eric Adams in New York City. Even my writer wants to say the heat is turning up in the probe. Who says? Well, his chief fundraiser may have flipped on him. Who says that she flipped on him? Well, she's out and has her own attorney. Does that mean that she's definitely gone bad on Adams or that she even has any proof on him? No, not necessarily. So why even suspect it? Yellow journalism? The way we force these stories? Maybe. Or maybe there's something more to be seen in these events and the order that they're happening in. All right, so let me bring you up to speed on the timeline. Early November, FBI executes a massive raid looking for evidence that the Turkish government illegally donated to the Adams campaign. And if you're like, Turkey? Why Turkey? Google Turkey. They are not new to the influence game, okay? One of those targeted Adams' chief fundraiser, Brianna Suggs, and her electronic devices reportedly seized. Not unusual. Just days later, FBI do something highly unusual. They go to the mayor at a public event and say, give us your phone at NYU, New York University. Very unusual, very aggressive. Now, this. Mayor Adams said yesterday Brianna Suggs no longer his fundraiser. So did she leave or did he push her out? Why would she leave? She's got trouble. She's not good for the campaign anymore. Would he push her out? Maybe, maybe not. When somebody's in trouble, maybe you want to keep them close so that you can manage them better. Make sure you know their counsel. Maybe it's the same counsel you have, even though that would be hard to sustain given conflict reasons going forward. Is she still on the campaign? Yes, but in an unknown role. All right, that doesn't really help us too much, okay? Suggs has her own lawyer. What does that tell us? Okay, up until now, she had Eric Adams' lawyers. All right, so who can look at these things and see whether it is a little bit of smoke or something that suggests potential fire? All right, former FBI special agent in New York's white-collar squad and white-collar defense attorney now, meaning this guy knows both sides of the ball, Stuart Kaplan. Now, I know, Stuart, that you are already relishing the idea of smashing any of my suggestions on this story, but I defer to you, to be honest. I hate when the FBI isn't giving us information and everybody is pretending that because there's any process going on, that means they must have a case. I believe we should have learned that lesson by now, that we only know what they show. What have you seen here that gives you pause?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. So look, Chris, if someone calls me and they're the subject of an execution of an FBI search warrant to the extent that Brianna Suggs was confronted with, I'm going to debrief. First of all, let me just go back. The FBI is going to attempt to speak to her while they're on location executing that search warrant. I will assume that she called someone and they told her, Brianna, keep your mouth shut. At some point moving forward, let's assume she has a conversation with a competent defense attorney. That defense attorney would reach out to the prosecutor and take his or her temperature. That prosecutor has an ethical obligation to tell you whether or not she's a subject and or a target, or she's just a witness. Given now the change of counsel and someone who is well experienced, well versed, and a former federal prosecutor in the Southern District of New York, I can tell you without hesitation, without reservation, she is cooperating because she needed learned counsel who knows how to navigate the procedure and the posturing of ensuring and insulating herself so that she does damage control. Because at the end of the day, the FBI isn't concerned about Brianna Suggs. She's not the benefactor of the monies that were raised. It's the mayor. It went into the mayor's coffers. Ultimately, they need to establish knowledge, and she's the conduit.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.